Najwa Farhana. I will talk about the process flow production of chewing gum. It all starts with the gum base, the stuff that made the gum chewy. Traditionally, the base came from tree resin. Today, the synthetic made from plastic and rubber. They pour the gum base into the mixture, then add color and flavoring. As it begins mixing, they pour in glucose syrup as sweetener. Because it's liquid, it helps keep the gum base soft. Next, they add lactose, a powdered sweetener. They blend the ingredient about 20 minutes. The stirring action will out heat which melt everything together. The mixture ready when it reaches the consistency of bread dough. They transfer it by the chart to a machine called pre-extruder. The extruder squeeze is stripped down to the actual width of a piece of a bubble gum. It comes out as a one long continuous stream to be cut into bite-sized pieces later on. This extrusion process heat up the gum. If they were to cut and wrap it now, it would stick to the wrapper. So the next stop is a cooling chamber. The gum coat is for 15 minutes at temperature between 57 to 45 degrees Fahrenheit. When bubble gum comes out, it's cooled down enough for what they call the cut and wrap. One machine does both jobs in a fraction of a second.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Azilah binti SULAIMAN. So I will present about function of compressor. The function of compressor is to increase the pressure and corresponding saturation temperature, boiling point of the refrigerant vapor to high enough levels so the refrigerant can condense by rejecting its heat through the condenser. Breaking up the vapor compression cycle needs 5 basic components to move heat from inside the refrigerator to the air in our plant. First is the refrigerant, which is the working fluid that moves to heat around. So second is the evaporator. It is a heat exchanger on the inside of your refrigerator that receives cold liquid refrigerant. The refrigerant is on the inside of the heat exchanger and receives heat from the air in the refrigerator. Since heat goes from hot to cold, the temperature of the refrigerant is approximately around 10 Fahrenheit, colder than the desired temperature of the unit. To make process more efficient, the refrigerant is near saturation. So as the heat is absorbed, the refrigerant evaporates from a liquid to a low temperature vapor. Third, the compressor compresses the vapor to much high pressure. Since saturation temperature is directly related to pressure and the work of compression is imparted on the vapor, the refrigerant vapor is at much higher temperature. So fourth, the high temperature vapor enter the condenser at a temperature at 10 Fahrenheit, higher than the ambient temperature of the room refrigerator is in. The way air can be passed over the condenser heat exchanger to remove heat from the refrigerant. This allows the refrigerant to condense to a high pressure warm liquid. Fifth, this liquid passes through an expansion device, something that rapidly drops the pressure. The pressure drop also lowers the saturation temperature down to a point where the refrigerant is ready to enter the evaporator. In other words, the compressor is essential to the refrigeration process. Without it, you could take bottle gas, expand it through a heat exchanger and absorb heat, but then the refrigerant will need to be vented and you would have to buy more high pressure refrigerant. Okay, so basically compressor is also used in the refrigeration cycle in our plant. Okay, so basically, now I will explain about refrigeration cycle. So basically, refrigeration, like I said, compressor will help refrigeration cycle to operate. So the refrigeration system makes cold room work. It is simply a process of transporting heat from one place to another. The vapor compression system is the most commonly used method of refrigeration. It is frequently used in large cold rooms like industrial chiller. The main component of a refrigeration system are the condenser, the compressor, the evaporator and the expansion valve. So in our plant, refrigeration cycle used in when the gum base is ready for additive. It placed in a heater to be cooled and additional ingredients are still in large steel blades, which is reaction turbine. First, acetylene, fine powder sugar and corn syrup are added. Ferrate are added next, followed by softener. When the mixture is smooth enough, that is time refrigeration cycle make a movement, which is will blow out the cold air to cool the production. Okay, next is I will explain about reaction turbine. Reaction turbine is a rotary mechanical device that extracts energy from a fluid flow and convert it into useful work. Just like in our plant, which is production of chewing gum, reaction turbine basically will help them when the process of mixing. So reaction turbine will help the mixing machine to operate.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AMIRAH binti BAHARUDIN. I am from L01 Today I would like to tell you about the importance of the refrigerant cycle. The first one is for food processing and preservation or industry. And then it usually used in chemical and process industry. The special applications such as cold treatment of metal, medical and construction. It converts air conditioning. The process is removing heat from substance under controlled condition. It also includes process of reducing heat and maintaining the temperature of the body. The next machine is steam plant. Okay, the important is a furnace to burn the fuel, steam generator or boiler containing water. Heat generated in the furnace is utilized to convert water into steam. The main power unit such as engine or turbine to use the heat energy or steam and perform the work. Next is piping system to convey steam and water. The important medium of producing mechanical energy. It can be raised from water which is available abundance. It does not react much with the material of equipment of power plant and is stable at the temperature required in the plant. Can lower running costs and carbon emission. In order to achieve optimum energy saving, they need to be sited correctly. The significant energy and carbon saving can be achieved by investing in a new, modern compressor. It is an efficiency machine. Next is energy and carbon saving and good performance. Next, I will tell you about the importance of the reaction turbine. Okay, first is it develops top by reacting to gas or fluid pressure or mass. Second is the pressure of gas or fluid change as it passes through the turbine or rotor blade. In reaction turbine, the steam is expanded continuously as it passes over the blade, and thus there is gradually fall in pressure during expansion below atmospheric pressure. Next, the steam is set moving with great velocity. And then the steam is caused to fall in pressure in a passage called nozzle. The amount of heat energy is converted into mechanical kinetic energy of momentum, and therefore it to be a force. The blade design is important in attaining high turbine reliability. The blade are milled from stainless steel for proper strength and corrosion. The blade efficiency curve is more flat.